contest is a first round matchup in the Black Label Colosseum Tournament. Introducing first,
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to PWA Colosseum. We are here in our spiritual home ground of Max Watts once again to decide who is the greatest grappler in this country. My name is Andrew Rose, with me my Triple M Weekend Legends co-host Chris Gale. Chris Gale, how are you, sir?
Andrew Rose, I'm back with our antiquity. We are back in Roman times. There are lions, Christians, and the whole box and dice. This is going to be brutal.
This is going to be a very interesting tournament of some of the best talent in this country to decide who is the best grappler in Australia. Also a future title shot in the works for them. Out first tonight, one of our favourites. He's always here. Unsocial Jordan, the former leader of SMS, now alone.
What a shame to see that group torn asunder. Unsocial Jordan, a little unhappy, Rose. He was in the Wentworth by-election and the results have just come through. He hasn't been elected the member for Wentworth. I think he's going to take it all out on the ring tonight.
Nothing worse than an angry politician, Chris Gale.
Particularly a failed one.
Unsocial Jordan continuing his pursuit of censorship. He thinks PWA Black Label is rude and wrestling should get back to where it was, a family-friendly entertainment. Unsocial Jordan never really happy in Max Watts.
Doesn't like modern society, Rose. Doesn't like the way it's gone. He doesn't like the language. Doesn't like the attitude. Very, very, very jaundiced with modern society, ready to take it out in the squared circle.
and introducing his opponents.
Here he comes back from the UK, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kyle Fletcher.
The Aussie Arrow, Rose. You can see that resplendent on his jacket there, the hood.
He looks a bit like me arriving tonight. I'm a bit of a hood guy.
Pretty much. He's the epitome of the modern wrestler. There's a lot of angst, I think, in the audience about that. They don't know about the Arrow. They don't know whether he's going to be for them, through them, or against them.
Kyle Fletcher, of course, was a Progress Wrestling Tag Team Champion. This man is the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. He is a real force in that ring, and tonight he is going to show you why he is one of the best grapplers in this country in this opening match of PWA Colosseum. Got a bit of a Skrillex haircut going on there, Kyle Fletcher.
It's a hair festival. Referee Nick's up in a man bun. Diego's had his hair shaved.
PWA has never looked trendier, Chris.
Unsocial Jordan, unchanged.
No, Unsocial Jordan looks like he did 6 months ago. He already thinks he's perfect, Chris. That's the thing. Everyone else has to change, according to Jordan.
I haven't seen green like that Kyle Fletcher's wearing since Ali and the Bachelorette was wearing a gown during the week like that.
This contest is a first round match in the Black Label Colosseum Tournament. Introducing first, to my right, weighing in tonight at 80 kilos, hailing from the App Store, he is the first ever two-time PWA Tag Team Champion, the longest reigning PWA Tag Team Champion. He is undefeated in 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, the Internet Explorer, Unsocial Jordan!
Unsocial Jordan, undefeated in 2018. People underestimate him all the time, Chris.
Unpopular Jordan from the sound of it, Rose.
And his opponent to my left, weighing in at 95 kilos, from Sydney, Australia, he is a former Attack Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champion, the current Defiant Wrestling Tag Team Champion, and the new Progress Wrestling Tag Team Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the Aussie Arrow, Kyle Fletcher!
Now that is a resume, Chris Gale. The Aussie Arrow is a huge threat here. Can he be the first person to beat Unsocial Jordan in 2018?
Tell you what, I've worked out this crowd's actually all the way with Fletcher. They love him. It's a magnificent CV, Rose. If he came into my office, he'd get a job immediately. And retains all the freshness of youth.
Something we've both forgotten about,
It's
right?
just it's like looking in a mirror and not seeing myself.
Unsocial Jordan already,
the ring already.
leaving the ring. What's he doing over here?
Ladies and gentlemen, Unsocial Jordan kindly requests that there is no profanity or foul language of any kind during the duration of his match. Thank you.
I don't know, Rose. I don't mind it. He's looking for civility, a more genteel way. I think going back to old values, back to the Roman times. He wants to go back to the Colosseum. Having no impact whatsoever.
The PWA crowd there showing their displeasure for Unsocial Jordan.
I think a little peeved.
I think they disagree, Chris. Well, see, Unsocial Jordan already off his game now because he's demanded civility in this room. This is PWA Black Label. There's no civility in here. This is the Colosseum, Chris.
Can I say it's not for the faint-hearted, Rose? We're underway. There's the bell.
We are here. The time has finally come. The beginning of the Colosseum Tournament. Okay, this is interesting. Do these guys know each other? That was interesting. They talked there like they knew each other, Chris. Maybe they have a history here, these two.
He's looking for a hug.
He said for all time's sake there.
I think Fletcher should give him a hug. I mean, how could that go wrong?
Yeah, but this is Unsocial Jordan we're talking about, Chris. This man is not to be trusted. Whoa! Okay. Okay. Oh, Jordan might have made a huge mistake here.
It's a bit of a physical mismatch here, Rose. Fletcher, quite imposing.
Unsocial Jordan, the smaller dog with the bigger bark, Chris. Oh my goodness! That'll send you into next Wednesday. Free Nick trying to get Fletcher off there. Fletcher's got to be careful. You do not want to get disqualified in the first round of the Colosseum Tournament, Chris. Unsocial Jordan straight out of that ring. He cannot face a barrage of offense from Fletcher like that for very long. Smartly getting out of the ring. Fletcher not letting him get away though. Stalking him.
I tell you what, one thing I'll say about this crowd, Rose, their vocabulary is excellent. They know all the words.
This is getting violent quickly here. I have a feeling these two boys have a bit of bad blood in their past. This seems a lot more personal than I was expecting it to be. Jordan off the ropes. Fletcher dropping down. Over the top for Fletcher. Wow, very innovative offense from Fletcher there. Oh, a kick right to the face. Jordan's going to feel that one in the morning.
I'm telling you what, Unsocial Jordan hasn't been able to do a keystroke in anger in this fight. He got a soft slap in early, and he's been reeling ever since.
I think Kyle Fletcher has his number. I mean, Unsocial Jordan doesn't seem to be able to get any offense on this guy.
Got hit.
Oh my goodness! Through the ropes into the crowd, Kyle Fletcher. And the PWA crowd, let them know what they think of him. But this is strange. Kyle Fletcher seems to know everything Jordan's going to attempt. He has his number here. Ow. Unsocial Jordan smartly hitting the ropes there. Swinging neck breaker. And once again, Unsocial Jordan is on top. Here's the 2 count.
It's the first time Jordan's been in the match, Rose. I think Fletcher, is taking requests from the audience as to what to do.
Did referee Nick just drop a tuft of Kyle Fletcher's hair outside the ring there? I think Kyle Fletcher just lost some hair.
Vicious needed to
How violent this is already. I know you and I have gotten into a couple of scuffles where we've lost hair, Chris.
That's right.
That's how we met, right?
I'm not ruling out that's an extension that Fletcher's got, actually. And, you know, the modern man's entitled to wear a hair extension when they're this good in the ring.
21st century. This is what Unsocial Jordan does, right, Chris? This is why he's undefeated in 2018. He's able to get his opponents off their game and then slow down their offense. Kyle Fletcher is a fast-moving attacker. Jordan's got to slow him down, hurt him, take him off his game.
Tremendous counter there from Unsocial Jordan.
I think you mean Kyle Fletcher. I don't think Unsocial Jordan just attacked him with his back.
No, he was able to sort of do the harbour bridge and minimise the damage. Physics says that all the way through Fletcher's body.
Fletcher over the top there. Jordan in the corner. Wow! Huge clothesline by Fletcher. This PWA crowd pushing him on. He goes to the top. Jordan looks... huge cross body drop from the top. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Kyle Fletcher almost getting that first round victory, moving on in the Colosseum Tournament.
Can I say that Unsocial Jordan's just given Fletcher food for thought there, because that's an absolutely magnificent flying splash off the top rope, and he's hasn't got the pin.
Unsocial Jordan, we've seen time and time again, he's a tough cookie. A lot of people underestimate the toughness of Unsocial Jordan. Almost got to move off there. Fletcher picking him up. Oh my goodness, this is dangerous. Jordan's in a dangerous position. Oh! Taking the full force there on the back of his neck. This could be it. Another kick out by Jordan at 2. Kyle Fletcher's got to stay on him here. His pace is what's going to win him this match.
Great clarity from referee Nick there as well. Really explains the 2 count. The crowd educated as they are entertained by referee Nick.
You mentioned it before, I am loving referee Nick's top bun. I think it's the first top bun I can let get away with.
Reminiscent of what Jack DeBellin used to wear for the St George Illawarra Dragons, which is a great role model.
Yes, we all love Jack DeBellin. Oh, double underhook German suplex there by Unsocial Jordan. Straight into a suplex. Wow. Here is a count here. Jordan could steal this. Kick out by Fletcher at 2, but look at Jordan straight back up. Straight back on the offense. Another pin.
He's knocked him out, Rose. And I'd be wrong. Fletcher took a huge knee to the head there.
Yeah, he does look dead on the face. He's taking with Unsocial. Wow, BWA does not enjoy Unsocial Jordan's opinions. I can relate.
He's become increasingly disliked over the months, I think, Unsocial Jordan.
Look,
he needs to get a new PR manager for the very least.
Well, he used to be the leader of SMS with people such as Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and they all left him, right? And he's alone now, and I think because of that, he's a little bit lost. And he has to prove to himself that he doesn't need a team around him to get victories. And so far, he's pulling it off, Chris.
I'm going to be honest, I'm a huge Facebook fan, Rose.
Yeah.
Saw her at Parramatta earlier this year. Love to see her back in action.
Wow, a huge super kick. A second super kick by Kyle Fletcher. This is his chance here. What is this now? Wow! And Unsocial Jordan responds straight back with a crushing mid-air super kick.
I don't be unkind, Rose, but Fletcher is sporting an English tan there. He's brighter than the lights in the stadium right now.
If it was up to 10, Unsocial Jordan would win. Easily. Unsocial Jordan looks like he's just been on his honeymoon. Both men down here. This has been a very physical match so far. And this really is a turning point in the match, Chris. Whichever wrestler here can get to his feet first will have a huge advantage.
What's at stake here, Rose, is a spot in the semi-finals, PWA Black Label December 7, and then the fight for black medal, the final on February 9. I tell you what, you've got something to look forward over Christmas there.
This is going to be one hell of a tournament. We have got the best grapplers in this country facing off against each other. And these two guys have come in here in the opening match of this tournament with a lot of personal bad blood and have thrown everything they can at each other so far. And it really is, this is a test of strength right here. Whoever can handle this beatdown, oh my goodness.
I think you're right, Rose. It's a beatdown now. We're very much into the war of attrition. Both men physically spent to a large degree, relying on adrenaline, maybe the Red Bull they had before the bout.
Wow. This is how you and I settle most of our disagreements as well.
Right.
Just straight arms to the chest. Oh, Fletcher. Oh no! Unsocial Jordan has caught him. This could be it. Fletcher reverses Jordan to the apron. Huge running drop kick sends Unsocial Jordan back into the PWA crowd. This could be Kyle Fletcher setting up for his suicide dive. Oh, jumping to the top. What is this? Whoa! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
There's chaos outside the ring, bodies everywhere.
Level of concern comes over the crowd here, Chris. Oh my goodness, everyone is down. That was madness by Kyle Fletcher.
Right, referee Nick issues the count.
Now this is interesting. Who can get on their feet here?
There's a concerned hush right now, Rose.
Everyone's quite worried after that move. That was a very, very dangerous move by Kyle Fletcher. Both men are still down.
Our view's impeded. The story being told here by referee Nick, the count.
I'm just waiting for a head to pop up over that apron. Who's it going to be first? I see movement. There's a hand on the apron. Who is that? That's Kyle Fletcher. Kyle Fletcher to his feet first. Unsocial Jordan taking the brunt of that attack. Turns out to be a good move by Kyle Fletcher there, even though very high risk. Oh, both these boys look like they're in a lot of pain. Someone from the crowd calling for Kyle Fletcher to finish him. And I think Kyle Fletcher agrees. As like we said, Chris, this is a tournament. You win this match, you've got to go on and fight more opponents. Wow, another super kick by Unsocial Jordan. He's getting up on an apron. That's very dangerous. What's going on here? What is happening? Oh my God! Tombstone pile driver on the apron. Oh my goodness. Oh no. That is one of the most violent things I've ever seen in a PWA arena, Chris.
And again, outside the ring, so he can't turn this into a victory in this current format, Rose.
I cannot believe what I just saw, Chris.
Can you believe the other 6 wrestlers probably watching this from the monitors backstage going, this tournament is for real?
I mean, I have never seen anything. I have never seen anyone take a tombstone pile driver on the apron like that. That was unbelievable. Kyle Fletcher is lucky to still be walking. Unsocial Jordan
unraveling.
Oh my goodness, Kyle Fletcher up. He's caught him on the top rope. This is dangerous. Both men shaky. Wow, superplex off the top. Fletcher rolls through. He's got him. He's got him up. Oh no. Oh, he's looking at the strength of Fletcher. He's caught him. Oh, power bomb. He's put him down.
Unbridled aggression here.
2. Oh,
it had to be. Come on now. How did Jordan kick out of that? Is he a computer program? He may not be human.
I have no idea. Firstly, how Fletcher got the energy to pull that off in the first place. Secondly, how Unsocial Jordan found the heart and drive to kick out of that. That's what this tournament means to a lot of these guys, Chris. These two dudes are putting everything on the line here to become the best grappler in this country. I can't believe these two men are still standing. I mean, Unsocial Jordan barely is.
He's not standing right at the moment, Rose. He seems to have wriggled out of that.
Reversal by Fletcher. Referee Nick getting out of the way.
Oh, Nick's been caught in this. This isn't
no,
good.
Jordan. A low blow by Unsocial Jordan here. Oh my goodness!
There by Jordan.
Oh no! Oh no! Unsocial Jordan might have this right here.
Put this one in your scrapbook.
2. Oh my God!
Hang on! What's it?
It's
Who's in the ring? It's Facebook!
It's Facebook!
It's foreign object! She's
Chris,
back, Rose! My dreams have come true!
Your dreams have come true!
Nick trying to restore order.
I cannot believe Facebook is here. She's handed. What has she handed Unsocial Jordan? It's his tripod.
It's the tripod, mate. I don't know what state you were born in, but that's not legal in my book.
Kyle, look out.
But you do what you got to do with this. Trouble.
That's Snapchat. That's Snapchat, the former member of SMS. This is SMS right here.
This is a team divided.
Facebook has come back to help Unsocial Jordan. Snapchat has stopped Unsocial Jordan from using that tripod.
This is good for Fletcher though, Rose. He's composing himself.
Oh no! Oh no! Snapchat! It's a ruse! It's an SMS ruse! He was on Jordan's side the entire time. Oh, this is garbage.
No.
Oh,
This
no.
is teamwork. This is teamwork.
Oh, no.
Unsocial Jordan hits the leg. Referee Nick.
The count. Oh, kick out. You are kidding me. You are kidding me.
Might have SMS challenged here by Kyle Fletcher. Successfully resisted. What an athlete, what a performer. The Aussie arrow.
Facebook distracts the ref. Snapchat turns on Kyle Fletcher and hits him with the tripod. And they still can't get the pin on this young man. This is some real heart we're seeing here. Oh no! Saw Jordan smashing into Snapchat. Oh no! It darts straight into the turnbuckle. Here goes Kyle Fletcher. Oh! Is he going to steal the pin here? Oh no! Snapchat has pulled the ref out of the ring.
Free count there to happen. Snapchat grabs referee Nick. Someone needs to get in and get control here.
This is what I'm talking about with SMS, Chris. These people cannot be trusted.
You're looking for trust
Here
the
comes
rest of the road.
Fletcher.
There goes Fletcher over the rope.
Fletcher over the top onto Snapchat. Fletcher is 1 against 3 here. He is fighting everyone. And there, oh no, there's the tripod by Unsocial Jordan to the face of Kyle Fletcher. Oh no. Kyle Fletcher's out on his feet here. This could be it. Kyle Fletcher looks out cold. I mean, how are you going to survive against 3-on-1? Here's the pin.
And there it is.
And there it is. Listen to this crowd.
I have to say, Rose, it's tribute to teamwork.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner.
It's tribute to teamwork.
Unsocial
That wasn't teamwork.
Jordan.
That wasn't teamwork, Chris Carr. That was SMS doing what they do worst, which is stuff up matches in a tournament like Colosseum.
When you go to the finals, Rose, you won't see an asterisk against Unsocial Jordan's name. You'll see him at PWA Black Label come 7 December. But to me, the most exciting here is the return of Facebook. The crowd, they're a little shy. They don't want to say how excited they are.
You're indifferent about Snapchat, right? It's all about Facebook for you.
Snapchat is bunting, Rose. Facebook is the real...
Look, okay, I understand you're trying to be funny, but this is serious here, mate. 3 people of SMS have come out and just absolutely ruined this first round Colosseum match. Kyle Fletcher was incredible in that match. He deserves that win.
He was brave, but look, I saw referee Nick administer a count 1, 2, 3. That's the result. Unsocial looks a little unwell.
I mean, SMS are back to their bad ways again.
That's the value of teamwork, friendship.
SMS doing what they do worst.
Camaraderie. Hi, Facebook.
I don't know what to say about SMS, man. They just... Kyle Fletcher, I mean, hats off to him. He put everything into that match, Kyle Fletcher. He tried his hardest.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Kyle Fletcher.
A standing ovation for Kyle Fletcher here in the PWA Colosseum.
Imagine if you won, Rose.
One thing I love about PWA, Chris, they will show respect where respect is due. Why I get none, I'll never know.
Surrender to it, feel the reality starting to grip myself from as it hits. Although I know I can handle it, go with the flow, so go and just like my dick.